This year, our central leader and professors here, esteemed colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome. It is an honor and great pleasure to stand before you today to open this important gathering focused on our land, our future towards a greener Africa. This year, the focus is on our land restoration, drought and desertification, a theme that resonates deeply as we celebrate World Environment Day. Africa, often referred to as a cradle of humanity, is a continent of immense diversity and unparalleled beauty. Spanning 54 countries, it is a home who speak more than 2,000 languages. The continent is endowed with abundant natural resources, including mineral, forests, and fertile land, which hold a great potential for economic development. From the vast savanna and majestic mountains to the rich rainforests and expanse desert, our land is not only our heritage, but also the foundation of our future. As we look towards the future, Africa stands a crossroads. The choice made today will determine the roots of the continent for generations to come. However, as we celebrate the abundance and beauty of our land, we must also confront the urgent challenges that threaten its health and sustainability. Environmental degradation, climate change, deforestation, and desertification are not distant threats. They are realities that affect us today. They compromise our ecosystems, endanger our biodiversity, and undermine the livelihoods of millions of our people. Our future is our responsibility. We must foster a culture of environmental stewardship among our youth, empowering them with the knowledge and tools to be champions for our planet. Education and community engagement are crucial in nurturing a generation that values and protects the environment. Let us invest in green technologies, support policies that encourage environmental protection, and work together across borders to address the challenges we face. As we move forward, it is essential that we work together to address the environmental challenges facing our land. We must patronize land restoration and drought resilience to ensure a sustainable future for generations to come. Let us join forces to create a greener Africa, where our land is protected, restored, and preserved for the benefit of all. Together, we have the power to make a difference. Together, we can build a future where our children our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren will inherit a thriving, vibrant Africa. Let this day be a beacon of hope and a call to action. Let us move forward with determination, unity, and a shared vision for a greener Africa. Thank you, and let us move forward with determination and hope towards a greener Africa. Thank you all.
Our land.
I'm also a host and advocate. Because of Humanity Cause, I founded a Basic Humanity Initiative, which advocates for certain causes like climate change, poverty alleviation, mental health, and of course advocating for girls together. I'm one. I want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Ife. He's one of those individuals that constantly change our world. You don't have to be the president to make an impact. You don't have to even be the governor of the state. I think that together we can change lives one person at a time. If you impact your neighbor's life, and because of you, your neighbor never gave you. To me, you're the president. So kudos to everybody who is constantly championing the cause, who is a change maker, and who never lets nothing bring them down. It's World Environment Day, and this is actually a day almost nobody celebrates because it will concern us. But very soon it will concern us because this is our Earth, this is our Africa. And we don't know that certain activities that we carry out, something as simple as using firewood to cook, can actually, affect you, but we don't know that. And this spoken word piece is what I hope to take you on the journey with, and I hope you're excited as we go on this journey together. Thank you. The story of a continent, the story of a people, the story of my Africa, our land, our future, our identity. Green beneath the sun, where waters flow. Hopes to have beauty is everyone who tastes her dust and feels her first rain. But she cries out, stretching out wounded hands and broken legs, my Africa is broken. My Africa is wounded, save me, she cries out. Save me from devastation and desertion. For the trees I grew out of love for mankind is being destroyed by the activities of the same species. I'm trying to save me from deforestation and mindless wars. Save me, for my earth is broken. My earth is dying. Our Africa calls for intentional intervention. The leaves of trees, the feeling of peace, our beacon of hope. My Africa, my future, my identity, our Africa, our future, our identity. And together we can save Africa. Happy World Environment Day. Thank you.
Wonderful people who are going to be here with us as our panel discussants. We have the first graduates from Department of Biotechnology, Federal University of Technology, Owerri. The one and only Francis Chinedu, Chinedu is a project leader and an environment enthusiast, leading several projects as an undergraduate and even as a first graduate. Let's welcome him again to our house. Then we have another wonderful gentleman from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, a biodiversity enthusiast and a poetry lover, Mr. Chinemere Robert. Then there are only 8 panelists for this discussion. The one and only Tolu. Okay, I think we're good. So, did you have a good today? I'm making progress. I'm good. Yeah, I think it's right? And to what about you?
I'm fine.
You ready for this?
Yes.
Smile. Smile. I'm Robert. How are you today?
Well, I'm hyped.
Hyped. Oh, that's good. This is round of applause for our other discussants. So, the theme of this year's discussion, as I said earlier, is land restoration, identification, and ground resilience. And that will be the focus of our discussion. Mr. Start with you. These key terms, land restoration, identification, and ground resilience, are kind of strange to some of us. Could you please explain briefly this terms?
Thank you. In a nutshell, land restoration is the process of returning a damaged land to a healthy and stable state that will support human livelihood and other ecological processes. On the other hand, desertification is a process whereby productive land becomes a desert basically. Occasioned by such factors as human activities and climate changes. And then finally, drought resilience is the ability of a system or community, an ecosystem or a region to predict, prepare for, respond to, and recover from the effects of drought in the way that minimizes harm and also sustains life.
Oh, you sound like a very smart, intelligent student.
Let's take that out.
This is the word that is really bad. So you sound like a professor, like a CA man. So just explain to us as a 5-year-old child what's land restoration.
Basically, land restoration is getting back a land that was damaged by chemicals or other physical factors.
Well, that's why it's don't have this education. What do you mean by that?
Desertification is basically land losing vegetation over.
Okay, that's the land going into the desert.
Yes.
Actually,
Yes.
so thank you very much. Please, I'm Papa Smile. Then, two questions for you. I want to know, countries have laws that protect the environment. I believe Nigeria has some of those laws, right?
Yeah, sure.
So, you just give us and explain some of them, some of the laws that protect the environment.
Okay, thank you for that question. Nigeria has several laws, and one of the laws that affects the nation is we have the Environmental Impact Assessment Act. So, data is called EIA Act. So, what this law does is that it regulates the environmental impact assessment for projects that significantly affect the environment. So we also have the Harmful Waste Act. So it prohibits the dumping, the carrying, or the deposition of waste in our environment. That's what that was about. So we also have the Endangered Species Act. So it regulates the international trade of species just to preserve them and conserve them. So this is the laws that Nigeria have concerning the environment.
Okay, so when you say environmental impact assessment, that's EIA. What does it mean?
EIA
Is the law?
Yes, the law, yes.
Environmental impact assessment.
Environment, just as it's like environmental impact assessment, it regulates the environmental impact assessment for projects. So just for instance, there's a community I want to build a project, right? So before that project is being so this law is regulates that project to make sure that it doesn't affect the environment. Because like probably pollution from industries and all that. Because pollution is a problem that actually bring our environment today.
All right, thank you very much. Round of applause for that. I think there are some human activities that have contributed so much to the environmental degradation. What are some of those activities doing?
Some of the human activities that contribute to environment degradation. They are numerous. So one of them is deforestation. The cutting down of trees for urban development, logging, and all that. This contributes to the release of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. And when there is too much excess release of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, this results into heat being trapped. And when this heat is trapped, it leads to global warming. And global warming leads to climate change. Climate change is a very threat to our planet, as it causes changes in the environment, and it also affects our ecosystem. It affects our food security in Africa and Nigeria inclusive. Another human act that I know of is pollution. We have pollution different from we have air pollution, water pollution, and land pollution also. So we have pollution from water, inappropriate water disposal, inappropriate water waste disposal. All this cause land pollution and all. Another one is urbanization, like I said earlier, cutting down of trees to develop our urban site and all.
So within the future community right here, have you identified some of the activities that deplete our environment?
Yes, like I mentioned earlier, for example, inappropriate waste disposal.
Okay, that's right. So as we celebrate this year's World Environment Day, what is your call to action today?
Okay, thank you. So as a community World Environmental Day, my final call to action is a commemorative one, right? So we should set ourselves as stewards of the environment and do those things that we know that help our environment. Just like she said, the proper use of waste in the environment. We should avoid dumping waste in our environment, right? And also we should try to plant more trees. Some may ask, what does plant more trees have to do with the environment? But that is actually a very good question. Plant more trees actually helps to improve the air quality. We humans, we actually breathe in oxygen, right? And breathe as carbon dioxide. So what people do is trees actually absorb the carbon dioxide. Yes, and release oxygen. So it helps to improve our environment. Also, it helps with soil erosion. So these are all things we need to do to sustain our environment. Let us remember that we are stewards of the environment, and our plan today actually keep our future secure for next generation.
So can you say we should plant more trees, right? Thank you very much for that one. So what's your call to action?
Our call to action involves each and every one of us, and each action that we take, no matter how small it is, each step, each action counts. So what we're doing is we can support renewable energy system, just like what we do here at the Africa for Excellence in Renewable Energies and in the European gas sector. We invest more into companies, into organizations, agents that support renewable energy of water, wind, and so on.
Thank you very much for that. So Tolu is calling on us to invest more in renewables. That's fine. Then what's the call to action in renewables?
Laws without enforcement is tentative to having no laws at all. Just like Chinedu said, there are laws that we already have on ground in the country. If nobody is enforcing those laws, then what are we doing? So my call to action is this: the laws we already have, let the agencies responsible for the enforcement of these laws wake up and do their work. Even the individuals, as we are, we can do something to make a change. Don't need to wait for the agencies. We can also start something on our own. That on its own is somewhere to begin, and the step is what we need to take first before we are going for the journey. So the first step, let us start enforcing our laws, because without that, there's no difference that we need.
Wow, that's a powerful one. So there's a need for all these laws we have to be judiciously enacted, and anyone who violates the law should punish, right? That's what. So now, I don't know if we have questions for our panelists. So if you have one, don't worry about the job, we just did it.
Although there are some things that he says that I'm not quite agree with. For example, global warming. I strongly disagree that that is a problem in Africa or Nigeria compared to what countries like China or US have. So we take environmental problems as a whole. So this country says this is the cause, so let's say okay, this is also the cause. Nigeria does Africa. If you check how much carbon we produce compared to what China produces, Nigeria does not produce. The percentage is too small. It's like we are focusing on. It's like we are not looking at the problem. And Nigeria does not have laws that help the environment. We do wildlife and so on, but just look at come down to the community level. How waste is disposed. In a way, even to how is waste in your lodge disposed. It is kept somewhere in the backyard for a long time, it heats up. And then the Lord President said that he wants it, and he bought it, but he doesn't because he just keeps on piling up, He bought it, but he doesn't consume like an incinerator does. It doesn't consume, so he just keeps on piling up, so we have to, I didn't know. So there are no laws about the basic things. This is what we need. Not those big laws that the police will. No, it's this basic one that we need. And finally, exactly, I think that's all I have. I don't know if you have a count or something, this is my view about.
Thank you very much. I like that one. So it's more or less like a suggestion, a contribution, not a question. Thank you very much. Any other question or suggestion? And again, just to let you know, we are live on our socials: Facebook, Instagram, X. So you can start typing something. It's world, hashtag it's world, hashtag WE2024, hashtag our land, our future.
Our land.
Our future.
Our land.
Our future.
Okay, just to clear up some air on what Nigeria is saying. Actually, the problem most times is not, let's say, it's not basically the government concerning our environmental poor management. In my law, for example, there is a regulation that every Saturday of each week there is a general cleanup in the lodge. Now, my addition to it is that these laws have been enacted, they are already in place, but then also what is our own take in it? You get. For example, I don't think there has been any effective environmental day like the public Saturday public holiday that we normally observe. I don't think there's been any effective one so far so good. Why? Because people feel less concerned that today is environmental day and there's nothing we do, or because of the house it's clean, you don't need to act on it. Okay, so my suggestion here is that in order to add to all the restoring our land, us as individuals, we still need to know our rules. What are the rules? In your community, in whatever jurisdiction you find yourself, do the little you can do. As little as cleaning up your house, cleaning up your environment, coming out, joining hands, joining forces to make the environment clean and have the place to stay. It will still have to the goal of trying to restore our land. Let's remove our eyes from the big, government bringing the facilities or trying to make possible these solutions to us. Let's do what we can. Our attitude, why as human beings, why as individuals and citizens, and look forward to having a better environment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. So his is more like a call to action. Thank you for that. So 2 more questions, then we go to panel discussions.
I kind of like what he said concerning the fact that in Nigeria we look at our own carbon footprint is not as much as what we have in the developed nations. That is very true. But then there are things that are peculiar to us here that as individuals, I'm making reference to him also, what he just said. It begins with us as individuals in us. One of the things that I'm very, very passionate about is our waste disposal system, individually. How do you dispose your waste as an individual? You just finish drinking a bottle of water. What do you do with the bottle? Where do you keep it? When you're walking and moving on the streets. When do you keep it? Majority of us just dump it by the road and then we move on. Your biscuit wrap and where do you drop it? Why on transit? It doesn't matter if you're on the highway or you are in an untarred road or wherever it is that you are. So one of the inherent problems that we have in Nigeria is our solid waste disposal system, starting from the individual. If you and me and everybody decides that, okay, if I have an empty bottle of water, I know that some other person is walking this road. I don't need for the person to know that I drank water and then I threw water on the road. Because what you dispose on the road affects the next person. Take it from me, it's a cumulative thing that affects every single one of us. So one of the things that I would really love to see is a situation where we spread the message of hold on to your waste that you generate until you can dispose it properly. Until you can dispose your own waste properly. It will go along as well. If 10 people start doing that, and then you spread the message along to the next person, before you know it, a whole lot of people will understand what it means that to throw your biscuit out, to throw your bottle of water, to throw your banana peels on the road. And then everybody becomes aware. So basically, I want a situation where we will cultivate that. I'm so passionate about it. I don't know what to go about it, but then I hope that you understand what I'm saying. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm patient to serve.
Patience is mine. Please allow the applause for that. Allow the applause for that. You feel the passion from the way she spoke to us a few seconds ago. You feel that burning passion to see that you do the right thing. So one more question or contribution. Please have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's start with you. The name.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Chika Tucci, student of photo. It's quite ironic when we say, yes, that is true, our carbon footprint is small, but the effect is much. You notice recently, the song gets better. It gets unbearably hot. If you don't make it, it becomes very, very scorching. So, saying we should not do anything about it, we should. But saying that it is our main concern now, like when we're talking of waste, it's really not our main concern, right? And then, in conjunction to what she said, individually, because even if you go to laws, the policeman will not be watching in your house. The policeman will not arrest, because if we did a time, 90% of Nigerians throw their trash on the ground. And then I remember once training to the bin, and the person I was like talking to was like, why is still training to the bin? If after you finish training to the bin, you will still train on the road. So what is the essence? I get it. So one, if you wanted to start solving that problem, let's start from after training to the bin, where you put it. So that it doesn't create this kind of paradox where it makes the person trained in being able to be, because it's going to still come out of the road.
Thank you very much. Chikamso is a very smart student. I feel it from her, but the way don't worry, it's you come on. But I'm enjoying this session seriously because I'm learning so many things. But before I want to just say, let's see.
Okay, I am saying engagement points, students of consultant. Okay, speaking of telecommunication, it's speaking on the issue we have outside. I think if all of us here is educated on how to manage our land, when you do your own part, I do my own part. And when we look into our own rule, because why I'm saying this now, my own world, we have a big issue whereby some might support of let's do it properly up in our board and some are not in support of it. And you find out that if you are supporting or not, all of us are endangering ourselves. So I think we need a proper education, and it's important to the government if they can bring it to our universities and our schools. If you can have a thorough lecture on how to build ourselves, on how to take care of our health first, because our future towards in Africa has to be faced with our own lives. So I think if they can bring it up when I want to have done my own part in taking care of my vicinity, of my land, another person will be doing it on our own. Everybody will be okay and our heads will be guaranteed. Thank you.
You have another person? Oh, the panelists are taking care of business. The political one is in the top. Your name, your department.
Good afternoon. My name is Nathan. I'm final student in electronics engineering field. And I heard what everybody said, and I have a contribution because every single person, not as much as this is comes from individuals and organizations. I think we should restrict laws on the communities, and then from the community level to the local government level to the state level and to the federal level disposal. Because like you said, after you take your trash out in your house, where is the next place to put it? They are not like general disposable trucks that are assigned to different communities or different states or to the federal level too. So I feel they should restrict those on the communities and then down to the state level and also to the federal level to see how we can take this trash, and then even if it means recycling, because disposal doesn't really end like stop everything. Because if you're saying you're going to burn it, it's going to affect the ecosystem too. So we should also encourage recycling and see how it makes progress in the world. Thank you.
Ethan is calling us to.
Good morning, everyone. Our land. Safe environment for all. My name is Emmanuel Opera, and I'm following this show right from the Eating Plastic Workshops in 2 weeks. And I have a question after listening to some of the speakers, and my community at hand is facing this erosion. And one of the speakers said, planting of trees will help you reduce the erosion in the environment and the quality air. So after so much, he said something on environmental laws, he mentioned EIA and the rest. So after so many trees and 100 and over, and my community is still facing this challenge of erosion. And I want to know the law. The people charged of these laws that actually handle this disaster in my community. So, who do you think we have to look up to? Which agents do you think we should look up to? because whoever that's brought over lectures on Sunday.
Thank you very much. So, we asked questions directed to you.
Okay, thank you. I feel that was everything right. So, first of all, if I get it correctly, you asked who are the people responsible? The community is the first generation, right? Even after announcement of church and all that. You know, one of when I was talking about the laws, I didn't mention of endangered species law. Right? So what is endangered species? There are species that, okay, you know that we all believe when we know that dragons exist, right? But true, dragons fictional, those exist. So we have species that fall on extinction. And by extinction, I mean they no longer exist again in the world. We have species like the wild goat. It's a wild goat, so it's no longer extinction, right?
Produces less of the greenhouse gases, even at the moment. Yet, we suffer the greatest impact of climate change. Has anyone asked really why is this so? We leave what we are to do undone and simply chase things we ought not to be chasing. While those who fear the problem carefully evolve methods to deal with it, we allow the problem to leave them and live with us. And then we continue to suffer erosion, heavy rainfalls, and all that. So, but hopefully we are realizing that we need to do what we have to do. And it is our feeling, it's our belief that Africa can turn completely green. And that is actually the greener future for Africa that this verse is preaching. So, the task of moving Africa from the red zone to the green zone requires rejigging of strategies. You have to change some practices. You have to change priorities. You have to reprioritize things, right from policy, to education, even to our behavior, like someone clearly pointed out. But is it really the fault of everyone that things are the way they are? Maybe I'll leave you to answer that. So there are environmental challenges, which I'm sure we're already familiar with, that dots every inch of Africa. And all this can just simply be summed into, for me, one word: lack of awareness. That's the greatest problem we have. The man who throws his biscuit wrap as soon as he's done eating it would have been able to keep it or treat it better if he knew as much damage that would cause to the environment. So, awareness, advocacy are truly lacking. Not many people really know the consequences of their actions on the environment. And that's why occasions like this should come up regularly and with many people attending. I'm aware that my time is moving very fast, so I have to be. Let me try to catch up. In order to be able to, I'm wondering if that is really, sorry. What are the strategies that we can use to, combat those challenges? First, we can invest in training. We can invest in education. The educated mind is going to be sound enough to make the correct or the right decision all the time. The educated mind is infectious, within wherever it goes, because since an educated mind knows better, it stands that great chance to redirect the uneducated. We can promote sustainable practices in our agriculture, in our industrial processes, in our economic activities. We can make them green by changing our attitudes, by practicing them in more sustainable way. We can implement effective waste management practices. We all know what the problem that comes from waste mean. It's terrible, even for the lack of word to describe it. We can continue to do better in the practice of protecting the natural ecosystems. How can we do that? We can do that by promoting conservation practices. We should be able to conserve our natural resources, especially the land, the nature, because the land really supports the nature, because it protects the diversity when it is in good shape. Then we can foster innovation through research and development activities. So at these fields, we pride ourselves as being in the forefront of the quest for sustainable energy future. Yes. Everything we do here is centered around the food, water, energy nexus. It is the connection between food, energy, and water. The wrong handling of energy can affect food and water. If you don't handle water very well, food will not be there. So there's a very strong link between them. So, and in that light, our mission is to bridge the knowledge and infrastructure gap that currently plagues Africa. It currently relegates Africa, towards the background in the midst of nations that are working towards the future that is driven by clean energy. And so, one of the major activities of this center is training young people to acquire skills in core areas of energy, material science, and environmental science. So if you haven't gone to our website, please look up our website and see the array of bespoke programs that were designed, world-class programs that were designed that can benefit you. Now talking to the students to make you one of those that will be at the forefront of green Africa in the next couple of years. So through the training and research activities that we engage in here, the future generations are equipped with that skill and expertise that will be of high premium in the nearest future, in Africa particularly, and the globe in general. Through our activities I've already mentioned, we are also reaching out because the society is layered. There are still those who haven't gone to school and who may not have opportunity to go to school. And even when the opportunity comes, nature has made it that they will not go to school. So we're also reaching out to the people who are not primarily predisposed through advocacy and outreach to spread the message of clean energy practice. It is a common, in fact, there's an experience we had recently. That old woman in the village will tell you that he doesn't have money to pay for electricity. But he can buy kerosene of 200 naira almost in 2 days, every 2 days, to burn her lamp. If you imagine that, in a month, that's already a huge amount of money. Per annum, you can imagine how much that will be. It is just a problem of awareness that makes such a woman not understand that Going green is actually cheaper. And many of the people around fall into that category. So outreach and advocacy is very important, and we do that in the context of our energy, food and water magazine, trying to create a link between the three in a way that we can do the three sustainably. We are also contributing to policy development because there is no amount of research you do. You need the support of governments to make them realistic, to make their output useful. So we are also contributing through our activities to policy development, policies that will foster renewable energy adoption across the continent. Local communities, we're engaging with them, I already mentioned that. So, we're now calling you to action, so that you can also call maybe just 10 persons around you when you leave here to action. Imagine if you can educate 10 persons around you about sustainable energy and environmental practice. The 10 persons we have probability that maybe one will also educate another 10. Before you know it, our society becomes aware. Because once society is aware, things begins to work like magic. So the journey towards sustainable Africa requires a collective effort. And that here, there are numerous ways through which we collaborate and through which you can collaborate with us. For your attention.
A big round of applause for the coordinating choir.
It's good to see everyone. Thank you very much for that wonderful presentation. Our land, our land, our land. So, as an icebreaker, we're going to do something interesting. I understand that 70 to 80% of people we have here are students. Am I right? Am I right? So, as an icebreaker, I want us to do a very brief but interesting exercise. Are we ready? Yes. Are we ready? Yes. I like to feel the energy in the room. Are we ready for that exercise? Yes. Our land. Our land. Okay. So, just a second. I have a few words. I'll like us to spell.
Mention a word, and you know how to spell that word. Just indicate by raising your finger, and I will give you the microphone to spell. If you spell the word correctly, you have a recharge card from us. I think it's my own CSR. I want to do it today. I will share recharge cards for anyone that gets the right spelling. So the first word is, are we ready? Are we ready? Okay. Only the students. No, the lecturers are the students. No. Yes. Only the students. So the first word is verisimilitude. If you know it, raise your hand and come in. Come forward. Come. The guy behind. Don't use your phone. Don't use your phone. Give me my microphone. Yeah. Come out. Don't use your microphone. So don't use your telephone. Your gym. Okay. So when you. Okay. So if you want to spell, you indicate by raising your finger, then I will call you. Don't use your phone, please. I use your phone. Okay. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. The thing is, if you're ready for, if you want to spell, you indicate by raising your finger, you come out here, and I'll tell you the word. Is that cool? Is that cool? Okay, so, yeah, sure, verisimilitude.
That's verisimilitude. VERSIMILITUDE. Verisimilitude.
You missed it, though. That was incorrect. Who else on the fly? You said, no, okay. Okay, the second word. Who wants to spell? If you want to spell, just come out first. Then for the third word, yes, also come out. Then you come out and you're telling the first thing. If you want to spell, just come out and tell the word. Relax, yeah. Where's the microphone? The microphone, please. That's okay. So the second word is sequestration. Sequestration. Microphone, yeah. Sequestration. Yes, sequestration.
SEQUESTRATI.
Wow, round of applause for him. See how good is that? Round of applause again. What's your name? Uche. Who? Please don't try his name. Uche, I know. You've won a recharge card from me. The third word. You want to spell? You ready? You ready? Who goes first? Okay. So the third word is, don't look at me. The third is somnambulism. Somnambulism. Yeah. Somnambulism. Somnambulism. No, no, incorrect. So this word is okay. No, you got it wrong. So the word is no longer available. So the next person, who else wants to spell? Want to try? Okay, now. So, are you ready? Incandescent. Incandescent. Incandescent.
INCANDESCENT.
Whoa! You got the brown bubbles for her. So what's your name?
Amamdos Favour.
Please, someone's right. Picture, you look at it. Someone should just write down her name and the phone number. So I need the next three persons. The next three persons want to spell. You guys up there, are you ready? You look down. Don't be scared. Who's ready to spell? We've got more interesting activities here, so. No, they don't. Oh, wow, good. Round of applause for him. Okay, you have a lady. Nice one. You want to try? Want to try? Come. Oh, wow. That's fun. Nice one. So, so, who goes first? Okay. Microphone. Camaraderie. Camaraderie. Camaraderie.
Can you use that in sentence?
No, I can't. I can't. Camaraderie. Okay. If you close it.
C-O-M.
Okay.
R-A-D. R-E.
Incorrect. You?
C-A-N-A.
Yeah. Go ahead.
D. C-A-N-A-D-A. Okay, C-A-N-A-R-A-D-R-I-E.
Incorrect. Right? You don't want to try. So this word is not valid. Yes, it's. So we have the next word. Grandiloquent. Grandiloquent. Grandiloquent.
G-R-A-N-D-I-L-O-Q-U-E-N-T.
Incorrect. She missed one letter. Wanna try? Grandiloquent.
G-R-A-N-D-I-L-O-Q-U-E-N-T.
Round of applause for her. Wait. No, now you have a place now. No, two more persons should come, please. Two more persons. Someone should sit there, and another person sits there. Then. Two more persons, please.
That's what I've been trying.
Kudos to them. That's what they do. That's what they do. Okay. Two more persons, please. Two more persons. You got it? Yeah. Okay. I like your guts. So the next one is the pulpitude. 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 Answer this.
B-U-L-C-H-R-I-T-U-D.
Oh, round of applause for her. So the name and phone number. Okay. Big man, we're getting here.
Still here.
Connaisseur. Connaisseur.
Is it a lucky or too lucky?
Connaisseur.
C-O. E-Z-I-E-R.
You don't cook. Incorrect. Wants to try? Who wants to try? Okay. You can start from there. You can scream. Can you try? Oh, yeah, well, that's true. So no one wants that. This word is not that. Right? So we have two more words to go. Okay. Two more words to go. Who wants to try? Faith. Okay. Entrepreneur.
E-N-T-R-E-P-R-E-N-A-E-R.
No, incorrect. You missed one letter. Entrepreneur.
E-N-T-R-E-P-R-E-N-E-U-R.
E-N-U-E-R.
No. Is it because of the way I pronounce it? You want me to say entrepreneur? No. The right pronunciation is entrepreneur. It's not actually entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is entrepreneurship. Do you know that? Yes. So don't say entrepreneurship. I know. It's not in. Entrepreneurship, that's the right So the last word. Oh, we have compensated the right. On that mouth, that's great. Full power. Full power. This is the last word. Full power.
I paid it emotional about that. Yeah, so let me my dream. Okay, can I see that? Yeah. Can you pronounce it?
Full power.
F-A-U-X-P-E-X.
Hey, bring down the applause. Certainly got it. Yes, go ahead. So now, let me make it simple. Let me just ask one simple question. When we started, I made a brief presentation and I said something about World Environment Day and how it is the largest global campaign for environmental protection since its inception in 1990. Yeah, all of us are proud. So most of you aren't even listening, but Prof was listening. Hey! Yeah, Prof has something. Yeah. Hey! Okay, I will say something. That the World Environment Day puts a global spotlight on our pressing dash. It puts a global spotlight on our pressing dash. On our pressing what? Who wants to try? The World Environment Day celebration puts a global spotlight on our pressing environmental challenges. That's what I'm saying. And I also say that this year, so country is hosting the celebration officially. Hosting. So which country is that? Which country is hosting this year's World Environment Day? Okay, so I've been informed that this event is live on Facebook, City Report, and ITFO's pages. You can go and like our page and share. And don't forget to use the hashtags for today. Hashtag ITFOs, hashtag WED2024, hashtag Our Land, Our Future. So the moment we've been waiting for. We started a video contest a few weeks ago and we received so many entries. Wonderful stuff. And we appreciate the efforts we put in towards getting something creative for us to watch. A lot of inspiring messages were shared and we learned a lot from that too. But it's a contest and we're going to award only 3 persons the star prize with the first runner and the second runner. We realized that some people went beyond the stipulated duration, which was 2 minutes. So I put the video of 3 minutes, 4, 5, so they were automatically disqualified. So we had to go through the remaining ones and we judged based on the following criteria. 1. Creativity and originality. 2. Relevance to the theme. And what's the theme of this year's celebration? Can you tell me? Yeah. No, not the. Who can tell me the theme of this year's celebration? The official theme. Land restoration, desertification, and drought resilience. So we judged based on creativity and originality, relevance to the theme, clarity of expression, image quality, and social media engagement. So these are actually 5 criteria upon which we judge.
To blend the process of the tapestry.
Our future towards a greener Africa. A greener Africa can be actualized by embracing sustainable farming methods, by integrating trees into farms through agroforestry. Greener Africa. Renewable energy is the heartbeat of greener Africa. Harnessing the power of the sun and wind can be actualized by rethinking our approach to this fashion. Livestock diets and function. By providing funding and recognition, we empower these innovators, paving the way for a greener continent. In envisioning a greener Africa, urban greening is key. Through initiatives like accountable, governments should impose environmental taxes and strictly enforce regulations. Closing down industries that heavily pollute is essential. Together, we can achieve a greener Africa.
The next contestant, Ilo Baruf Ifakan. Contestant number 17, Ilo Baruf Ifakan.
The postgraduate student of future energies in these schools. Africa has the youngest population in the world, and we all understand that youth are critical mass that can be agents of positive change in our society.
And from the Department of Chemical Engineering, I'm in 300 level, and this has been. I want to thank ACEPOS for the experience. I want to thank ACEPOS for the opportunity. Although there wasn't really enough time to do it, I'm honestly surprised, and I'm grateful to God for this opportunity. I'm short of words. Thank you so much.
Our star prize is 50,000 naira.
So, Ojume is going with 50,000 naira cash. That's interesting. So, the second prize is 30,000 naira, and the third prize is 20,000 naira. That's amazing, really. So we are almost coming to an end. The event is almost coming to an end. How do we feel being here today, experiencing this celebration of World Environment Day? I know a lot of you must have learned one or two things, right? Yeah, what do you feel?
Our land,
our future.
I started again. Our land, our future. Should I sit down? Our land, our future. Thank you. So I actually feel really excited and grateful. First thing I'd like to say is that we don't get this really often. We are so amazing even beyond our imagination. I mean, if mommy, particularly about mommy, she's just gorgeous. Like, I love her. And then there was this auntie that was talking about, how we dump our refuse and all. Mommy, that's you, right? You are amazing. She has the cleanest English. People think that Africans are dumb, but they don't know that our Inaba will really be cool. We know it all. It's just that most times the opportunity is not really given to us. So I want to say thank you to Ace Fuels and to everybody. People and nobody is better than you. People are our greatest assets. If we can learn to develop ourselves as people, then we have it all. Thank you.
Thank you, our only spoken word artist, Uchechi Uchenna. Don't go yet, we have refreshments for everyone.
Okay, so with regards to the video context that was just displayed, so I wanted to know what exactly the criteria was for like selecting what people we picked as the winners.
What's your name again? Okay, Kelechi. Thank you, Kelechi, for that question. Before the award presentation, I said that the videos were judged based on 5 criteria, and points were allocated to each of them. The first criterion, originality and creativity. The second one, relevance to the theme. And what's the theme? Land restoration, desertification, and drought resilience. Okay. The third one, that's the third criterion, clarity of expression. You might have a wonderful idea, wonderful innovative strategy, but if you're not able to express well, you can't win. A lot of us, we have a lot of things to say, we have wonderful strategy, ideas, but expression is usually the problem. So it's just based on the clarity of expression. Then the fourth one, image quality. There can never be any video contest anywhere without paying attention to the quality of the pictures. If you make a video with POS machine or Nokia phone or Triumph, and someone spends time and money to record that kind of phone that was produced last year, of course, the difference is always clear. So image quality was actually what they call. So that's criterion, social media engagement. Some of us who have the following on social media, they don't comment. So we actually check for those things. Some people make wonderful videos, nice image qualities, blah blah blah. But nobody could engage and posts. We have likes, 1 comment, no share, 60 views. If somebody drops the video after an hour, 80 comments, 40 shares. Come on. So you didn't just and you can test the fact that some people actually say the things they sorry to share or the messages they conveyed. Another man is here who's also a deputy secretary, so they know these things more than us. And they were all some of these experts were part of the judges. So while some we are looking at the image quality, the clarity of expression, we are always focusing on the clarity of expression. Because if you come and say things without any trial, what about you? What do you think? What do you think? You got caught. Thank you. The other one, that's for the judges. So the next one, the first is for having curiosity. Thank you. And then the reaction, maybe 2 more reactions, then we go back to the next. Okay, what do you say? Okay.
Alan, I want to thank AC Firms for this opportunity and the celebration of this year's World Environment Day. Our environment is our life. What we put into the environment is what comes back to us. That's the sort of garbage in and garbage out. We input and it comes back to us. Our main concern in environmental health science is waste management. The attitude of our people towards waste management is very, very poor. We eat and drop. We don't care what these wastes do to our environment. Not only the environment, but to our health. So if we can collaborate with you, I think we will make this celebration better. We belong to an association, Environmental Health Scientists Association Nigeria, and I am the National Vice President. My belief here is the National PRO. We are ready to work with you so that our environment will be better. Thank you.
you very much, Mrs. Uwakwe, for that. And I think, Prof, do you think you can collaborate with her? Sure, thank you.
Our land. Our future. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Michael Ezejubu. And first of all, I just want to, in fact, that is all I want to say. I want to express gratitude to Ace First for putting on such an event. I'm going to say it's awesome. I usually go for things like this, and at the point I say, in fact, I'm no longer going. Usually, when we go for things like this, we just sit down and listen to old people say boring things. Usually, people don't, when people stand up, they don't. I want to just say that this is a center of excellence, and they are showing it. From how they started, I mean, it was a little late, but I don't even know how to say it. The organization was clean. No much time wasting. It was immersive. We who came to participate in the thing, we really did participate, and I think it's all props to the Center of Excellence. Thank you very much. Finally, in fact, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Africa. Ace Wells! Ace Wells! Ace Wells! Yeah, that is why we are a center of excellence. Who can spell illuminate? No, you.
ILLUMINATE.
No! Later. Who can spell illuminate? You. Come here, don't use your phone. Come, I'm watching you. Come.
ILLUMINATE.
Correct. So that's I have a bit for you. ILLUMINATE. What does the word mean? Hello, the guy there. What's the meaning of, you don't say to illuminate. What does it mean? Yes. What's the name? Name that say to light up the place. So here we are. We have the mandate to illuminate Africa, and that's why we are focusing so much on it.
Ace Wells.
Illuminate Africa.
Ace Wells.
Illuminate Africa.
Ace Wells.
Illuminate Africa.
Our land.
Our future.
Our land.
Our future.
Our land.
Our future.
Towards a greener Africa. Very good. My own is very simple. I just want to say thank you, isn't it? Thank you. So, well, I'll start by thanking the center leader, who is unavoidably absent. He is an environmentalist. He has even headed being the Dean of School of Environmental Sciences in this school. So he's very passionate. Even when he was Dean, he was organizing this activity every year. So we thank him for giving us this opportunity to gather here today. We thank the organizing team led by Dr. Mrs. Kanayo Buzie for the wonderful work they have done, especially giving us the video clips that made even people from outside Futo to be able to participate. We thank members of his team, Tanya Go, Victor. He has done a lot of work. He's our communication officer. We want to thank Dr. Ikechukwu Ayo. Okay. Thank you very much for that wonderful, will I say, keynote address that you gave us. I would like to thank our wonderful colleagues from School of Health Technology, Department of Environmental Sciences, led by their HOD, Dr. Dempsey, Mrs. Uwakwe, Mrs. Onyema, and Pastor Okara. Thank you very much for being here present. We want to thank the students that have been here with us, our PhD students, our MSc students, people who are benefiting from these ACE-12s. We thank you. They've been here since morning, but some of them had to go in for their classes. So we thank them for coming here. We thank Uchechi, who has been gingering everybody, telling us to warm up, and so we are very grateful. I'd like to thank Tolu, Chinemere, and Chinedu, the discussants. They did a wonderful job. Thank you very much. And thank our people who participated. That is who made it interactive. So it was a very good one. Many of us, we have learned something today. We have learned a lot, not just one thing, just from the contributions. And no learning is wasted. I like the students of environmental health sciences. When they came, I said, "Look, this was wearing white." You know how it was asked in the Bible? And they said they are from environmental health sciences. So we appreciate you. And as we are saying, we are saying, our collaboration with you will not end today. We will continue with you. Next year, we will make it grander than what we have this year. And we expect those who are still students then to also be with us. The participants in the quiz, we thank you. That is in the spelling bee. We thank you very much. We thank, is there anybody I'm leaving out? Everybody that has helped in one way or the other. Students, staff, oh, cameraman. Sorry, I can't picture without so I thank you very much. I hope it will be clear. I know they said when the video is not clear, you have not done anything. So I hope the photographs will be good so that we can use it and tell people about ACE-12s. So you have come here today, you have seen ACE-12s, especially the students. What we do here is multidisciplinary. It doesn't mean that you must be in engineering or pure sciences. Everybody has something you can gain from here. We even have pharmacists here that are doing one program or the other. So you're welcome for your masters and your PhDs when you finish your first degree to come and join us. There is a lot for you to gain. This place is for us. It's for us, for our benefit, and we will continue to make it better. ACE-12s is on energy. We're future energies. We're talking of renewable energy, things that will make our climate better. We don't want our climate to continue degrading. That's why we are working towards it. That's why we're also interested in keeping our land safe for the future generation, not just for ourselves. So thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, students, professors, doctors, all the lecturers that found time to come and stay with us. Organizers, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. God bless all of us.
Thank you very much, Lord. A big round of applause for Professor. Yeah, and just to let you know, I know a lot of people.
Our future! Our land! Our future!
Our land!
Our future!
Our land!
Our future!
Our land.
Our future.